Hey, basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about the footwork that you're going to need to be able to jump and dunk a basketball. Now, back in the day, 10 years ago, I was able to dunk a basketball. I can no longer dunk a ball, but I will be able to do so again soon. So when that happens, I will be doing the same breakdown out on the court. But today we're going to be breaking down some NBA dunks and how you can dunk just like players in the NBA. Let's get down to the clipboard. Let's check this out. So first we're going to be watching LeBron James. And one of the things that a lot of players do is right about this area right here. They start doing a stutter step. They start taking 3 or 4 small steps to try and time themselves up to dunk the ball. Now, as we can see here, LeBron James is not going to be basically at all taking any stutter steps at all. Now, the reason behind this is because he's figured out his timing. So to be able to do that, it's quite literally going to the court, getting out there, and just taking 1 dribble and going up for a dunk. Take 2 dribbles and go up for a dunk. And then keep on building on that. And really practicing not to do the stutter step. Try and get your steps down without stutter stepping. So I want you to have the mindset the next time you go to the basketball court, or go there right now and pause this video and go there. And when you get there, take 2 steps and dunk. And then get a nice comfortable distance away, 1 dribble. And I don't mean go full out 100%, let's go smash this thing down. I'm talking about just throw down some nice soft dunks, and you're going to be able to really dunk that ball. Because I know when I was coming out of high school, I still did a lot of the stutter steps trying to dunk that ball. And that was the best advice that I was ever given, which was just, you know what? Go to the court, stop stutter stepping. Take a couple of steps, one dribble, a couple of steps, and go up for a dunk. And start building your way back. And get your mind off of taking the steps and just run normally and go up for the dunk. Now, you may be way early and jump way early and not hit the rim, or you may jump way too late. It doesn't matter. This is your time to figure out how long your steps need to be. So here we have Ja Morant. I think that's Ja Morant, but he is a nice power dunker off of 2 feet. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I see younger players make is when they jump off of 2 feet, that last step is really small. So I'm not talking about that pivot step, but this step from here to here is usually really small. If you want to jump off and get power to dunk it like this, what you need to do is take a nice long last step. Land with your knees bent, and then explode up using your whole body. Tense your core, use your arms to get up there, and use your legs, obviously. And look, even he is doing what I keep on saying to every single player. Be on your toes when you jump, because that's going to give you a ton of power. So number 1, dribble in, that last step, huge last step. Get on your toes and explode up using your whole body. It takes a lot to jump off of 2 legs. It's not the same as jumping off 1 leg. It takes a ton. 1 big step. Land low on your toes. Use your whole body. Use your arm to pull you up, and then you can slam it on players like that, because that is one heck of a dunk. Now, how he was able to get there? He was able to do a shoulder fake right, 1 dribble, gather step 1 dribble, gather step 1, 2, but that last step was big, and he was able to throw it down. Just like that. Now, if you're trying to dunk with power, if you know that you're going to be going off of 1 foot, and it's very similar as if you were going off with 2 feet, if you're dunking over top or onto somebody. Now, we have DeMar DeRozan. He's going to be posterizing Chris Boucher. Now, I am a huge Raptors fan, so I'm sorry, Chris Boucher, but I have to explain this dunk for players who want to do this dunk. We have DeMar DeRozan. He's dribbling in. His last step, he notices, just right there, he notices Chris Boucher is about to try and block his shot. And Chris Boucher is one heck of a blocker. He can like jump higher than that square. So DeMar DeRozan notices that. His last step, look how massive that last step is. And when he gets there, his knees are bent. And then he explodes up, using his arms to get up there, really lifting that front knee up higher to try and get as much air as possible so that he can dunk it on Chris Boucher. And then he throws Chris Boucher to the ground. But that's one heck of a dunk. Let's watch that in slow motion really quickly, and we'll break it down again. So he takes one last big step, and then he smashes it. That's the whole thing. You can go up for a regular dunk. That's fine with one leg. But if you really want to smash it on somebody, that last step needs to be big because you need as much power as possible. So that is how you're able to dunk a ball. No stutter steps. Stop the stutter steps. Number 1, that is the biggest tip. Number 2, if you're going off 2 feet, that last step needs to be the longest step possible. When you land on both feet, you need to jump up, but starting on your toes. Your calves give you that fast twitch motion to get you up. Then you need to tense your core because that's going to help you jump higher. When you go up, whether you go up with one leg or two, your arms are going to be pulling you up. You need to have that momentum. And then if you really want to smash it on somebody, you can't go like a regular dunk where you just go 1, 2 and up. That last step, just like the 2-foot jumpers, whenever you go 1 foot smash on somebody, you need to take that last step extra long so that you can have that power and that momentum continuation to be able to get you through that player who's trying to block your shot. I hope that this video has helped you be able to dunk a ball better if you can already dunk a ball. And if you can't, here's a quick tip right now. If you can touch the rim, go get a tennis ball right now. Go out, find a basketball net. If you have one in your driveway, that's perfect because we're fighting through that coronavirus stuff right now. And just dunk that tennis ball over and over and over again. Try to do 5 sets of 10 dunks with the tennis ball. And by a month from now, if you do that every other day, a month from now, you are going to be able to dunk a basketball. I can almost guarantee you that. As long as you eat healthy and you continue to run and you continue to play basketball while doing that every other day, 5 sets of 10 dunks with a tennis ball, you're going to have the ability in a month, maybe in a month and a half, to be able to dunk a real basketball. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.